Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. He's gone for goal! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
All the way back.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Van Nistelrooy.
Koundé. Conte. Shevchenko.
Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he plays one through.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the finish! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Davis.
Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Davis. Liverpool looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
It's a searching pass, and he's picked out the run. Taken back almost at once. Bellanova. And it's Rudiger. Rodri. Ball played for Conte. Stoichkov does really well to win the ball there. And this is Van Basten. Nicely weighted ball. He's onside. Delivered. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Celtic!
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Celtic have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more...
Oh, terrible pass.
Lofted in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Shevchenko. Looking to play him in. And the through ball.
Shot at goal! And again! Oh, that is a great stop! Oh, that was no routine save.
Stoichkov is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. This is Batistuta. Van Dijk tries to clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No foul, says the referee. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Batistuta. Aims beyond the defence. Batistuta, and it's Rooney.
There's the shot!
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now it's Van Basten. Bastoni. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Kimmich gets rid without sophistication. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! Just a whisker away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bastoni. Celtic finding their passes. Now, can they get him away? It's a pretty loose pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please make sure to watch
So your
the
views
screen
on the first
for an
half?
information
Haven't
bulletin
played
from the
that
regional
badly.
police
Getting
department.
caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Celtic happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's come in hard. That pass has been, well, decent chance! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pinches it off him. Van Nistelrooy. That has been cut short. Shevchenko. Marmoush. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Marmoush. And he shoots! Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
The attendance
a
for this
sharp
match
little
was
ball here.
28,599.
Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Batistuta. Tries to play it through. That's been cut out, well played. Rodri. Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Rivaldo. Marmoush. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Rooney. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And it's Rivaldo. Oh, that's nice. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. This is back.
Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give?
The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
The referee's come over. It's a red card.
Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Stoichkov is standing over this one. This the perfect chance to...
And that's it.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here,
everybody,
a clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think they'll be playing a high line. His athleticism and pace in recovery are both going to be critical. But I just feel he understands the art of defending better than most. No surprise, given his footballing education, of course.
Okay, interesting. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Goes back. Stoichkov. Can he get it through? Now it's Rooney. And it's Belanova. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Stoichkov. Conte. Celtic controlling the possession in this early phase.
Great challenge, time to perfection.
And it's Belanova. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, smashing header!
He will be livid with himself.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Celtic yet to have an attempt on goal. He's in plenty of space here. Davis gets it away. Van Basten.
Van Basten! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner.
He gets big. No, not the best of headers.
Belanova. And it's Davis. And he skips past his man in towards the back stick. And that's the keeper's ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Stoichkov. And Bastoni. Rudiger. Kimmich. Celtic finding their passes.
It's Van Basten! Just a fraction high.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Belanova. And it's Ndor. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Marmoush is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. That's a little off target. Ndor. Rooney.
Oh, that's ambitious.
And he's managed to get rid. Ball's gone out of play. Nice physical challenge. And this is Rooney.
Rooney!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rivaldo. Looking for options.
Decent chance! And he's done it!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Chance, surely! And that would have been some goal.
Batistuta certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. It's made its way to him.
And the shot!
Cleared without hesitation.
Oh, that... And again! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. And the first half is done. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Conte. Ball's played through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Undoor. For Koulibaly. Van Dijk. And it's Davis. Koulibaly. Oh no, this does not look good. Foot in. Not the most accurate pass. Conte. And it's Van Basten. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Pete.
It's Van Basten!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Celtic still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Belanova. Undoor. That is a great pick out. And he is slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Shevchenko. Conte. Your impression so far, Jim?
Celtic are very...
Van Basten! He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Stoichkov is behind this one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Marmoush! Celtic get their fourth corner.
Celtic really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Undoor. Belanova. Undoor. Van Dijk. Not the most convincing of passes. To Koulibaly. And it's Davis. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he's forced to go back. Undoor. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Marmoush knocks it into space. Van Dijk goes sliding in, and it's Stoichkov. Kimmich.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pass somewhat off target. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, he's been big chance! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this.
A formality, we're level.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Celtic grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Celtic really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And here's Rooney. Nice sequence of passes this. And he's well positioned here. Ah, that's a fine interception.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Van Dijk. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Rivaldo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Batistuta looking for the run. Koulibaly. Now it's Rivaldo. Kimmich kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Conte. He's away. Poor robust challenge. And that has been clubbed away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, delightful ball. Van Basten climbs up big. Oh, yes, it's there. And that has raised the roof.
The goal scorer for Celtic.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Batistuta voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Presentation featuring our guest
Thrilling,
performers
nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Rooney really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Davis. Played out wide. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, and without question, one of England's.
That's rather hopeful.
And that is a routine catch.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Undur. And the through ball.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Rudiger. Marmoush. It's a good run down the right. Batistuta rolls it backwards.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rudiger. And it's Shevchenko.
And Shevchenko!
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Shevchenko. Nice sequence of passes this.
And he's had a hit! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So we're still where we started right now.
He's through, now is he in?
Oh, it's Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball.
There's the shot! Goal! Celtic! And Celtic are in front.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Celtic have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Liverpool couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Lovely pass, but can he get...
Shoots! In for the pieces! Really well taken goal. And they're at it again in double quick time.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Celtic are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
to be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, that is not the best ball. And
Big chop, Van Nistelrooy! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's had it taken off him. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Shevchenko. Kimmich. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away? Marmoush threads one in, and that's another good win of the ball. Stoichkov. Marmoush looking to play him in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich. Oh, it's Van Basten. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he's straight offside. Foot in. Rodri. And this is Shevchenko. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Celtic in control at half-time, 2-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for options for movement. And it's Van Basten. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, just skips past his man. Rooney. And it's Shevchenko. Stoichkov. Donnarumma gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. That's Rudiger. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Van Basten. Kimmich under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Shevchenko. Celtic finding their passes. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Shevchenko. And the through ball. And this is Stoichkov. And he's taking no chances there.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
And he's managed to get rid. Rudiger. Bastoni. Stoichkov has created one goal already. Kimmich. Van Basten on 2 now and looking for 3. Rivaldo. Nice physical challenge. Celtic have reclaimed it. Bastoni. Tries to pass it through. Rodri. Davis.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rivaldo. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Marmoush. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Might want to be careful
Well, that's
there.
beautifully weighted. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Koundé played back into the centre. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Nistelrooy, and Van Nistelrooy! It's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Liverpool give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good effort from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rudiger. Kimmich. Van Basten. Now it's Shevchenko. And here's Van Basten. Goes for a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Corner number 3 coming up. He rises! He will be livid with himself. Van Dijk. The final 5 minutes. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Aims beyond the defence. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri. Kimmich. Shevchenko. Van Basten. Vicious ball here. Batistuta. And this is Marmoush. It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, important interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And this is Shevchenko. Rivaldo. Van Nistelrooy. And here's the chance to counter. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He might be in here. Now that is a hefty challenge. Rivaldo! And that's it. Celtic are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
And we come to
Van
you now
Basten
with a quick
on the
request
score
for
sheet
support
3
for our
times.
charity fund,
Very
Chance
much
in
the
Football.
man. Well, what are your thoughts on... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
The action has already started. Koulibaly is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Passing nice and neat. Stood up well to him there.
And here's Marmoush. Shevchenko!
It's anyone's ball now.
He can get that clear.
Looking to play him in. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, easy pickings there. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Shot a goal!
Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed. Offensively, I guess there's very little, if anything, missing from his game. Now it's Rooney.
Tries from a long way out. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Deftly away. First quarter of an hour gone.
He has a look up.
And the shot!
Stoichkov. Still goalless. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kimmich. No luck with that dink over the top.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Passes short and sharp.
And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
That has been cut short. Kimmich. Celtic finding their passes.
And he's in on Batistuta! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And we have our very first corner.
He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Rooney.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Shevchenko. Decent chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Ball's gone out of play. Rudiger. Van Dijk. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Rivaldo looking for options for movement. It's run loose here. Bellanova got a long way forward to join the attack. Celtic do have a chance to counter here. Out towards the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Marmoush is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's Batistuta! And it's come back out to him. Has another go! And he can clear it away. Rudiger. And Shevchenko. And this is Van Basten. Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. Now, who's going to be... And one more try!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. Celtic with another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Bastoni. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Quick announcement now. We would like to
So there was the first half.
Celtic really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells.
Let's shoot! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Oh, there's the shot! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Stoichkov. Now it's Shevchenko. Rudiger gets across to intercept that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that is a little undercooked. And this is Batistuta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Koulibaly gets it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Rivaldo. Now that's well seen too. Nicely weighted ball. That's good vision. And Van Nistelrooy! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Van Nistelrooy really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Celtic still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Oh, that's clever. Van Basten. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well
The
stopped.
attendance for this match was 28,900.
This is Batistuta.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Passes short and sharp. And it's Van Basten. That's really well cleared. Taken back almost at once. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Marmoush. And here's Rooney. Can he finish?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That's a throw. Ndor. Good read, needed to be. Pass somewhat off target. Out of play for a throw. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get.
Great chance! No mistake!
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Terrible error, duly punished.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's in plenty of space here. Van Basten. Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Now it's Rooney. Ndor.
Celtic really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Foot in. Now who's going to be first to this? Danger averted for now.
Celtic appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Shevchenko. That is Sluta! And it's in! And what a climax we have here! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Celtic give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Looking for a runner, and this is Marmoush, and this is Batistuta, crossed into the box.
Substitution in progress.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided.
Please turn your attention
What
to
are your
the
thoughts
screen
on today's
for
game then,
information
Jim?
provided
Well, the
by
surprise
local
for me
police.
was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready. Has a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Stoichkov actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Celtic with the corner, they're first. Chooses to go back. Shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been clubbed away. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's delightful. Shevchenko, he is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Rivaldo tries from a long way out. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Davis calmly anticipates. Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? Caught offside that time. And Dor cuts it out. And it's Rooney. Koundé makes the interception. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rivaldo. Gets a good foot in there. Bastoni has given away a free kick. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Shevchenko. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! Goal! Celtic! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Celtic are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. And it's Rivaldo. Bellanova's cross. That's a decent clearance. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that is a... Van Basten! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Celtic are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And Dyke gets a foot in here. And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Rooney. Kimmich. It's Rudiger. Celtic finding their passes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Rooney goes for a shot! He scores! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Rooney has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Rivaldo! He went for the curler. Kante wins the duel this time. Now it's Stoichkov. And he's chosen to go back. Looking tidy in possession here. Little pass back. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, this looks sharp. Knocks it into space.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's picked his way through. Kante gets in to thwart him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Rooney. Nicked it back promptly. Conte. Shevchenko. Undor. Now it's Rooney.
There will be 3 minutes.
It's a loose ball. And it's Rivaldo. That's a delicate... In he goes again! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
We are into stoppage time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's in on goal, and he shoots! It's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit...
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Celtic are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half.
Hello everybody, and
Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Rodri. Takes a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corner number 2 then. Big header! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard...
It's Van Basten! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Belanova. Van Basten. Now it's Shevchenko. He's a sharp little ball here. Threads one in. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! It's in! 2 to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging...
And this is Rooney. Shoots! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely...
Stoichkov! Oh, my word, that is quite something! Oh, it really is is a finish of the highest order. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is this the start of a comeback? And he cuts out the supply. Marmoush. Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And here's Shevchenko. Shapes to shoot! It's anyone's ball now. Davis gets rid without sophistication. And it's Shevchenko. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Passes short and sharp. And it's hoisted clear. It's a good spell of possession, this. Rodri. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Davis. Played into space, and this is Rooney. Big chance! And a chance! It's in!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just, he's gone for goal. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Van Basten. Good ball, good take. Lovely, now... And Batistuta! Danger averted for now. Rooney. And it's Rooney. Pinches it off him. Rivaldo. Bellanova. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Celtic have got it back and they'll have another go. Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising. Conte. And Bastoni. Van Basten. It's run loose here. Kante is onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bastoni. Kante has created 1 goal already. Bellanova producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, good spread. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Over to the left.
There will be 5
You can never be
minutes
short
added
of
time.
runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Substitution.
There is some
on the
activity
field.
down on the touchline.
Number 3,
It seems there's going to be a change.
Van Dijk. Number 7, Rivaldo. Number 19, Rooney. Coming on the field,
Bellanova.
number 17, Franz Beckenbauer. Number 18, Costa Curta. Number 10,
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that will be it. Celtic illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit
Any
to our
reflections
official
on what you've
store
seen, Jim?
where memorabilia
Celtic
from today's
desperately
match are now
failing
available.
to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
And with that, it's time for...